Super Bowl champion's story coming to the big screen, an Australian adventure for the whole family, and then a castle for Christmas. Quite a few different flavors going on. Entertainment reporter Kelli Gillespie is joining us now to explain. Hi, Kelli.
Hi, Netta. Yes, there's something for everyone as the holiday season is underway. And topping my list is American Underdog. This is former NFL quarterback Kurt Warner's biopic where Shazam's Zachary Levi portrays him on screen. And I talked with both men, but first, go back to the Outback with Isla Fisher and Eric Bana in an animated comedy. And Brooke Shields, she shares new beginnings. Here are those interviews.
I know it's scary, but out here, we can be ourselves.
You know, you and I had chatted when you had your children's book come out. And so I love that you're also doing a film that the family can, you know, rally around.
This movie, particularly with all the different sort of core messages, you know, to embrace our differences, to not judge a book by their cover, or to like, home is where the heart is. Like, this is such a great talking points as moms, you know, that we love the opportunities to be given content like this so that we can have those conversations in an organic way and not feel like, you know, we're kind of lecturing our little people.
Every parent wants their child to think of them as like a hero or to look up to them, and especially fathers and sons.
Yeah, I think it's a really interesting message, and you know, at some point in the film we get to see Chaz kind of reveal his more vulnerable side to Chazzy, his son, and we discovered that, you know, Chazzy may in fact be the tough guy that his dad isn't, which I thought was really cool.
Hey, Kurt.
We've been trying to reach you.
I'm sorry, who are you?
I'm with the Rams.
Kurt, it got me thinking the first NFL game and win that you had might have maybe been a little bit more of a meaningful victory than, say, winning the Super Bowl. For you, how did they each feel?
Well, I mean, obviously they were both incredible, and winning the Super Bowl, it's hard to compare to that. But I think you're right. You know, ironically, that year we had our bye week the second week of the season. So played the first game against the Ravens and won that game, and we actually went back to Cedar Falls, which is where Brenda was from, where I went to college. And we were driving in our car when I got a call from our media guy saying, "You're the player of the week in the NFL." And I remember looking over at Brenda going, "We did it. Like, this is it." You know, I mean, for 1 week, I was the best player in the NFL, which is what I had always believed and what I, you know, had told myself for so long. And so that was extremely meaningful, obviously, because of the journey that we went through and the time that it took and the moments when you wondered if you would ever get that chance. That was obviously huge and you know, resonates very loudly with me.
You go from Chuck and Shazam to Super Bowl champion. I mean, I understand there was quite a bit of quarterback training to get you football ready.
I mean, it was a crash course quarterback camp. That's what it was. It was about a month and a half to 2 months of, you know, lots of time in the gym, but also lots of time just learning how to be a quarterback. It was awesome. It was tough, but I love the challenge of all that stuff. I just wish I wasn't trying to learn how to throw a perfect spiral at 40. That wasn't that wasn't ideal. Your arm doesn't like to throw that many balls at that time. But other than that, it was super dreamy.
Women buying castles.
Maybe this is my next chapter.
You've gotten to do so much in your life. When was the point where you thought, man, I just get to dream bigger now and create a whole new list?
You know, it's a really beautiful question. And I think I started my own company right before COVID, and it's called Beginning is Now. And that's exactly what it's about. It's about being my age, this age, having lived so much, having had a family, had various careers, and still feeling like I'm beginning. And I think that that's a lot of women my age can identify with that. For me, it's been brewing for the last, oh gosh, well, probably half a decade, maybe.
All right, so many great theater streaming options, Kelli. There's quite a few. How do we choose?
Oh, yeah, I so agree with you. I also love Being the Ricardos. This opens today where Nicole Kidman and Javier Bardem tell the story of Lucille Ball and Desi Arnaz, plus Spielberg's version of West Side Story. That hits theaters. There's so many choices. And then, of course, so much to streaming.
Kelli, thank you so much. I cannot wait to see Nicole Kidman as Lucille Ball. That's going to be, I feel like, a historic showing of that one. It was good to see you this morning. Thank you.
Great seeing you.